Hey, good morning. This is Ogles Fish Room. Ogles speaking. uh, I've changed some things up a little bit in the last few days. This is my 75. Let me back up and show you the size of it. A lot of wood. There's a light reflection going on there from another tank behind me. Sorry about that. Uh, anyway, the main thing, you've seen the fish before, but I'm trying to show you that I've changed the lights out. Instead of using the strip light that's at the top, there's that big root up there that I couldn't get in the tank. All the branches are in the tank, but there's a lot of wood. But I like the way the new lights have kind of silhouetted the wood in the front, because the light's not in the front, it's in the back. And you can see the fish really well, but it's just more of a subtle light, which I am really enjoying. I really am. We got the couple of the angelfish here. There's about 4 in there somewhere. Anyway, we're not going to concentrate on this too much. I just wanted to show the difference in the lighting. I was trying to explain to some friends what I did different that I really like, and I thought this was the easiest way to show what I was talking about, with the silhouette being more, or the wood being more of a silhouette instead of showing up so much. Anyway, I'm really happy with this. Quite pleased. Okay, we're going to move over to the, this is the 29, I believe. I've kind of moved some plants around. The one at the very top is new from one of the other tanks. I did close down one of my tanks, and I'm trying to minimize a little bit. I'm down to 10 tanks now. This has got a lot of Vallisneria, the grass looking stuff, which I love because look how tall it has gotten. It goes up there and runs across the surface of the tank. And quite a few fish in here. We've got one lone cardinal tetra right in the middle. We've got 4 black neon tetras. Quite a few of the Pistella tetras that you see, kind of the barber pole black and white fins there. And a few random other things here and there. We're just going to kind of do a quickie through here. As I said, you've seen most of this, but I've moved stuff around, changed the lights a little bit, stuff like that. That's pretty much it. I do like all the wood in here. I like how it's kind of darker in the back. I do have a special light on right at the moment that's lighting up the back pretty good, but that's not always on. Okay, this is the like a 15 down here. I pretty much have 3 blind cave fish. Those are the white ones you see moving around. Quite a few, like 40 shrimp. I'm trying to see if I can breed them. I'm not sure how hard that's going to be, but it's a nice tank. I just wanted a little movement. It is kind of low, so I can't really see that well into it in a sitting position, except for the fact that the cave fish move around quite a bit, so that's helping. Okay, that's that. We're going to move to the 5-gallon over here. Excuse my rollers here. Where is the little girl? I've got a veil-tail female in here. She is gorgeous. She's already eaten, so she might be taking a little nap. I don't really see her. We've got a dwarf. There she is in the back there. Look at the finish. Isn't she pretty? Now this is considered a veil-tail female. Normally the females have very rounded, blunt fins. She does not. She's considered a veil-tail female. She's only $3.99 at PetSmart. Very reasonably priced. Lost her there. Oh, there she is. Okay. I redid her tank with the rocks. I got these rocks, believe it or not, in a huge bag for like, I don't know, less than $10 at Lowe's. They are just fantastic. I did soak them for quite a while outside in a bucket full of water. just to make sure dirt and anything else might come off. Anyway, I'm very happy with the way I've designed this tank. Little cave stuff going on there, Ballast area again. This is crypts over here, Cryptocorin Winty. We're going to move to the side a little bit and let you see that, and then we're going to move over to the 20 long. I just moved this group of 5 zebra danios. One's got the longer fins and kind of a different body there, but you can see the right there in the middle. Anyway, there are 4 that are identical, and then there's her. They were in the 29 that you just looked at a minute ago, and last night I decided it was just too much over there, and there's a lot of room in here. So I'm going to start putting some other things in, but we're going to just give them some time to adjust to the tank. They seem to be doing very well, but they also create a lot of movement in the tank. Let me back up and show you the size of this. There's the 20 long. I love the planting. Again, Ballast scenario, which if you give it enough light, it does beautifully. We've got some Anubias on wood here, Anubias on wood back there. This is a Cryptocorin is the species, and the actual name of this particular one is Winty Red, as you can see. Beautiful plant. It has just taken off. I moved it to that spot a little while ago, and it is enjoying the light or something because it's just doing beautifully. We've got 3 of the albino Cory cats. There's one over here and kind of behind that plant there. There he is. There's 3 of those in here. There's a ton of shrimp. I love the shrimp for cleaners. I really do. None of my fish, except for the 75, are big enough to eat them, so they do very well, especially in a very heavily planted tank. But they get up in all the leaves and clean stuff, and I just really enjoy that. Okay, that's that one. I hate these snails. These are trumpet snails. Trying to get in focus here. These things are like born pregnant, so I try to scoop them out of there whenever I get a chance, which I will as soon as this filming is over. This is the 20 tall. It's got 5 of the, these are lemon tetras. There's 5 of those in there. There's 4 of the sunset grommies. One was there. There are a couple. Okay. One's over here. Let me back up and try to hold that steady for a minute. I really like this tank. Again, the Valsenaria is doing very well in here. I've got the Anubias on wood. A couple different places back there. Some back there as well. I'm just really enjoying this. Okay, let me back up just a little. There you show the size of that tank. It's very tall. Now this is one of my column tanks. It is tall as well. These are 20 inches tall. This particular one is from the column tank is from Topfin brand at PetSmart. They're about $100, but every now and then you can catch them on sale. I caught quite a few of these for almost half price. You know, like Black Friday sale and things like that. You just have to be careful and keep an eye out for things to go on sale. Anyway, this is a full kit. This comes with an outside filter, which is still running after a couple of years. Even though it's very light, it appears to be not super duper, but it's fine for what this is. It has lights built into the top there. It does have a top, which can be costly if you buy a tank without one. Anyway, let's see if I can do a close-up on anything here. This is my guppy tank. I basically bought female guppies. The males, I have a tendency to believe, eat the babies, so I did not buy any of those. I have in the past, but I'm not doing it anymore. I don't see a whole bunch, but there's about 5 or 6 females and a whole bunch of babies. I'm sorry you're not seeing too many right at the moment. But anyway, it's planted very nicely. I'm very happy with the huge rock there. Very happy with this tank. There's some babies you can see in the background there. Okay. Now these 3 I've just rescaped in the last 3 days. And I was still doing some tweaking on this one this morning, or all of them this morning. That rock goes from side to side. It's a huge piece of like shale, and it is just, anyway, it's holding, the sand is very deep here in the front, and that's what it's doing. It's holding the sand forward. In the back, you've got the my sponge filter. You've got some large pieces of wood back in there that have nubius on it, and a piece of spider wood that does not have anything on it, but it's gorgeous as far as I'm concerned. But there in the back where there's not much sand, I want the sand toward the front where I can plant, and that's what's happening here with the Vallisneria. Okay, we're back up in there. Don't have any, these are going to have, probably tomorrow I'm going to go to PetSmart and buy some Bettas for these 3 tanks. What do I have in here now? About 4, I don't see them right now, but there should be 4 black coolie loaches, which do an excellent job on cleaning the bottom. And there's about, not many, maybe 5 or 6 shrimp in this particular tank. Okay, that's that tank there. Okay, now over here you've got an autosyncta swimming across the front there. And I'm waiting for they're having a Black Friday sale at Pet Supermarket. All the fish are going to be half price if you're paying attention to this video in time to take advantage of that, but it's still a couple weeks away. Anyway, we got a large mystery snail, which I happen to love these things. I think he's the only one I've got at the moment. I've got several of the little nearite snails. Anyway, I just bought these plants. This is Vallisneria is the species, and this particular one is a spiralis. You can see the kind of corkscrew movement of the leaves, which are much more interesting to me. Now these over here were not. This is the straight Vallisneria, but it grows taller. This stays a little shorter. We've got a nubius on the wood, more nubius in the back on a different piece of wood. Got some large rocks holding the sand forward. This is a cryptocorin green. And we're going to back up and show you the full version of that. This is the last one, then we're going to close out here. Again, a lot of rocks in this one. I wanted something a little different than I've been doing. And again, these gray rocks, not the humongous ones, I've had those for years, but the smaller round river rocks are from Lowe's. Again, you can get a big bag for less than $10. I want to say it's only 5 or 6, but I could be wrong about that. But trust me, there were like 20 rocks in this bag. So you're getting a lot for your money at Lowe's there. Okay, we got some coolie loaches there. There's one of the black coolie loaches. To me, they're not black, they're brown, but that's what they're referred to if you go to order some. The other thing is that compared to the black and orange coolie loaches, which most people love, but they're about $10. There's one crawling on the wood in the back there. These are $4. These are $3.99. Normally they don't carry them because they're cheap, but you can request. You can go to any of the pet stores like Pet Supermarket. I know for a fact will order them for you. I'm not sure about PetSmart, but you can ask them. They get an order every Tuesday. Let's see, Tuesday. They like to have the order put in by Friday, I believe. But you can request. They order you some of those, and they'll order you any amount that you want. There's one. Anyway, I'm really happy with this. I'm going to do a close-up on this piece of spider wood, which I've got draped across the top of these rocks. There's a very large rock there. It's just some of it's covered up with the other rocks, but it's creating a large cave down in there. I've just moved some of these plants so they kind of go back in there. When I put a Betta in here, I want him to feel like there's all kind of hiding places, and he will enjoy that. Okay, and a lot of shrimp in here as well. You don't see too many, but there's probably some on the bottom here. Okay, we're going to call it quits. Thank you so much for watching. This is Ogles Fish Room signing off. Hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful holiday coming up. I'm going to back up and show you the 3 here. Thanks again. Take care of yourselves. Ogles Fish Room signing off. Happy holidays.